folks, this is all the fruit. Today I want to explore some mangoes which you can eat in the German spring. Spring has always been the lean time, the lean season in temperate climates. Nowadays, of course, a lot less so. We have huge stockpiles of food and imported fruits and veggies from all over the world. But it's still quite a lean time because, even in many countries which are normal importers, there are not so many fruits. I just came back from Malaysia where there was mango season at least in one region, and so I could get a lot of cheap, high quality mangoes. Now I'm here in Germany and I have to struggle to find some good fruits. So I decided to buy some of the mangoes I could find today. The first one is basically the staple of German mango consumption. It's the canned mango. It's the basic mango the big stores, the really huge grocery store giants are basically providing throughout the year. Only, in autumn it's being replaced by the much better Austin mango from Spain. In some other seasons it's being replaced sometimes by a bit of Palmer and Kate and stuff. Mangoes which are usually not very tasty or sweet, especially because they are not ripening properly. Also, most of the cans nowadays are being picked extremely underripe. I found a couple in one of the big shops which were kind of half ripe and hope they will taste decently. A couple years ago we had a period of a couple years where pretty good mangoes were sold in German shops for a cheap price, but then the shops realized that it's better to sell unripe mangoes. It basically, it makes them more money if they can keep it on the shelf for longer. Those usually cost like between 1 and 2 euros, usually nowadays €1.50. Often they will be quite bland because picked way too early. Sometimes you can get lucky. Here is the expensive version of the canned. This one comes from Peru. Usually it costs about 8 to 9 euro, but some of them were overripe, so I got them for €2.50, which is a bargain for high quality airlifted, tree ripened canned mangoes. Same variety, but the normal price is about 6-7 times higher. Then I bought a couple mangoes at an Indian grocery store. They didn't know exactly what they went. The original boxes had gone. It's one of those typical small Indian mangoes which are usually a bit more aromatic than what we get here. However, those were not too aromatic. I don't think it's Alfonso. They cost €7 a kilo, which for Alfonso is, it would be quite cheap right now for Alfonso, although I don't think it's the season for it. Tell me what mango India exports in March. Now let's try them. You might see that I finally for once cut the mangoes in the fancy way people say you have to cut them. I'm still not so good at it. The really expensive mango fell apart, so it's not a beautiful hedgehog shape like the other ones. But let's start from the cheap ones first. Well, this at least has a beautiful hedgehog shape. Now I guess I'm supposed to break this off now, wasting too much. It's okay. It's decent. You can taste that it ripened by force, involuntarily, but for a cheap canned in March, it's okay. Close the door. The Indian mango, much better. Sweeter. Also, it was probably picked half ripe, which is good. You cannot pick them fully ripe and ship them around the world. You shouldn't pick them fully unripe or they will never taste good. This was picked half ripe, so it's sweet, it's more aromatic, a good mango. Well, this is a decent to acceptable mango. Well, let's try one more piece. Yeah, decent to acceptable, not more than that. This one is a good mango, but it cost me around €2. €2 something, more expensive than the twice bigger mango. Now, let's see about the super expensive canned mango. As I said, this is the same variety as this one, as the cheapest mango, but this was ripened on the tree, probably flown here by airplane, I'm not sure. I'm usually not buying those things, firstly because of air pollution by airplane, secondly because yeah, they are super expensive, but now I had to save them, and also they were a bargain because they are already well past their prime. Nothing that exciting. It's better than this one, but not as good as this one. And I choose one mango here which is not really overripe, so cannot be that it's overdue. Good, but not really worth 8-9 euros. Yeah, I thought I would be most disappointed by the Indian mango because they're usually quite expensive and sometimes disappointing. I think even the Indians started picking them too unripe. Also, I'm noticing that right now my phone is showing everything in a pretty dull, strange light, especially, and here the reflection is very thin. In reality, the mangoes look a little bit fancier. Color-wise, they are more like those pieces here than like those dull pieces you can see around here. So yeah, I was a little bit doubtful about this one, but it turned out to be the best one. This is also quite good, and this is acceptable for the price and especially for the season. So yeah, none of them was a waste of money. Yeah, the best one is also the most expensive by weight, followed by the least expensive, and the worst one is the less expensive. So in this case, yeah, money really can buy you happiness, aka good fruits. Tell me, folks, what mangoes do you have in your area right now? Are you a mango producing or a mango importing area? What mangoes do you have right now in your shops and markets? Are they good or are they bad, like in many temperate places which have to import their mangoes? Tell me your info. Apart from that, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and usually very fruit-rich city of Heidelberg. Tell me if I should say of this stuff. Hi folks, this is All the Fruit. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos and don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Shall I say this in future videos or shall I omit it? Some people don't like it. But maybe everybody can give their opinions, or in future I can actually either skip it or leave it.